You see, the world is moving. We are a living tradition. We claim to be a living tradition. Means all the time evolving, changing with the needs of society. In the earlier days, the best way a person can find a match, a partner, was perhaps to allow the parents to put out their searchlight looking for the right kind of partner. Because in the earlier days, there was no kind of easy way of interacting with other, female or male, etc. So the only way you could interact or perhaps find the right partner was asking your parents or your family members to look out for a partner for you. And they meant well. So they would look out and say, look, this boy, etc., or this girl is suitable for my daughter or son. And because they come from the right background, they are educated, they are civilized people. So once you have that kind of ethos in mind, then the parents will find the right kind of a partner for you. This was the idea. I'm talking about the ancient idea. Things are changing dramatically. And in fact, I'll crack with a humor. I go to some of these English girls' schools and I ask them, how do you find a partner? It's not easy. So they say, well, we go clubbing. I say, if you go clubbing, those guys are looking for one night stand. You're not going to find a suitable partner. They're drunk. They're just looking for a quick fling. So how are you going to get a good partner? Oh dear, Mr. Lakhani. In this case, we go cruising the libraries, hoping that they'll find some clever boy, looking in. I said, look, but there you find nerds, with these big pimples and with thick glasses. You want to marry that? Where do you find a good partner? They said, we don't know. What do you do? I said, we are very fortunate. Talking about the ancient Hindu tradition, not the modern one. We say we allow the parents to start setting out the searchlight, looking for a partner even before ready for marriage. So when you're 18 or 19 or 20, your parents are already on the lookout for the right partner for you. And these searchlights are very vast. They don't just locally at the local, just for the locality. They are international. They can find a partner for you in Canada, in Australia, New Zealand, Europe, India. Their searchlights have got a huge network. So they'll find their suitable partner. Is there forced marriage? There's no forced marriage. Then the parents will say, okay, I found a suitable person, my boy. It's time for you to get married and settle down. And this girl is beautiful. She comes from a really lovely family, very civilized people. So you must meet this girl. And the boy says, yeah, okay, let her text me. And the parents say, no, you text the girl first. And so they say, let's meet up in this cafe and discuss possibilities. So they meet up. And very likely the boy or the girl will reject, saying, no good, he's a nerd, I don't want him. He's really a male chauvinist pig, I don't want him. So they might reject the boy or the girl. And then the situation stops and the parents again take out the searchlight and find another partner. So this goes on. The boy or the girl are allowed to reject the choice the parents are imposing. They're allowed to reject, and that's what happens half the time. And then somehow the things work together and they both feel they're good partners, and then marriage can take place. This is the way it progresses. So I tell the youngsters, the English girls, I say, look, you don't know how fortunate these Indian boys and girls are. Because their parents are the dating agency, finding them different partners for every weekend. Say, go and meet this girl. No, this girl, no good, don't worry, meet this girl next week. So they get a different girlfriend every weekend. So they're spoiled for choice. And this is the downside. They don't want to get married because maybe next week they get a better girl. So they keep wandering around. I'm finding this in reality. This arranged marriage used to be a very wonderful way of arranging people of similar background to meet up and see if things click. There is not forced marriage. Be very careful. But the modern world is changing so fast, so dramatically. I mean, in this day and age, you don't ask your parents to look for a partner. You know what you do. You go on the internet. And got all these websites choosing partners for you. And you get the pictures and the profile, and you can interact with them on the internet. But of course, it's a dangerous exercise, as a lot of girls and boys find out. You might meet really wackos or really weird people. So they'll warn you not to meet these kind of people in kind of secluded places, and be very careful. Because this method can be hijacked by weirdos kind of cruising the internet, looking for, to do serious mischief. So you'll be very careful.
Free e-learning course in Hinduism. To register, please visit www.hindu-academy.com.
Talks on Hinduism. Sponsored by People Care. Encouraging caring for the elderly in their own homes. For more information, please visit peoplecare.com.